The life expectancy of citizens in cleaner nations is probably higher than that of people living in worse settings. Water that is clean, air that is cleaner, garbage that is handled properly, and sanitation are all factors that have a substantial impact on human health. People who live in nations with good air quality ratings will experience fewer ailments brought on by air pollution. Furthermore, less polluted nations typically experience less exposure to dangerous particles like PM 2.5, which can lead to respiratory or cardiovascular illnesses. The world's top nations for cleanliness. Denmark currently holds the title of cleanest nation in the world in 2022. It appears that this Nordic nation prioritizes the use of renewable energy. The overall population of Denmark is only 5,754,356 as of 2022. Finland, Norway, and Sweden are other Scandinavian countries that extend to the south of it. Not only is Denmark one of the cleanest nations in the world. According to a survey by the Gallup World Poll, the nation is also ranked second among the happiest nations in the world. It's interesting to note that the Danes seem to be the world's most sociable people. They are happy for this very reason, which explains why. Norway, a member of the Nordic region, takes the top spot, with Switzerland coming in third. Denmark also has another accolade to its name. According to statistics, it is the least corrupt nation on earth. The second cleanest nation in the world is Luxembourg. This tiny nation of Europe is encircled by Belgium, France, and Germany. Luxembourg is a tiny nation with a total area of less than 1,650 square kilometers. Less than 600,000 individuals call this country home. Luxembourg's majority is rural. The country's extensive Ardennes woodland and nature parks are located in the north. The Mullathal region's slender rocky valleys are in the east, and the Moselle River Valley is in the southeast. In addition, Luxembourg City, the nation's capital, is home to a well-preserved medieval old town built on sheer cliffs. Switzerland. Switzerland drops 2 spots from first to third place in the world's cleanliness rankings. It is renowned for its dense forests, animals, and clean, safe water. This explains how it outperformed 179 nations in terms of cleanliness. This magnificent country is situated in Western Europe, bordered by Austria to the east, Germany to the north, Italy to the south, and France to the west. According to estimates, there are 8 million people living in the nation. German, French, Italian, or Romansh are the 4 main languages spoken in the nation. Notably, among all developed nations, this flourishing country has one of the remarkably lowest rates of crime in the entire world. The nation also enjoys a perfect climate. Switzerland has 4 seasons, yet its weather is seldom too hot or cold. As a result, it has flourishing tourists year-round. The most prized luxury watch companies in the world, including Tag Heuer, Tissot, and Rolex, have their headquarters in Switzerland. Additionally, the Swiss are well known for their delectably decadent chocolates. Additionally, they are free to exercise all of their ingenuity. In actuality, Swiss chocolatiers were able to include edible gold into their confections. The UK ranks among the top 10 cleanest nations in the world in 2022. Both drinking water and sanitation achieved flawless rankings for the nation. In 2 categories, such as marine protected areas and biome protection, it performed exceptionally well. The air quality index for the UK is equally high, at 94.43. With a 96.69 score in biodiversity and habitat, it also demonstrates strong environmental protection efforts. 4 nations make up the United Kingdom, England, Scotland, Wales, and Northern Ireland. The population of the UK is 63.1 million, which is a big number. The population of the capital city of the UK, London, is reportedly 8.1 million. One of the richest nations in the world, the United Kingdom has attained its highest point. With a per capita GDP of $38,591, this wonderful country has a total GDP of $2.434 trillion. The nominal GDP as a whole ranks 6th in the world. Its economy is the 3rd largest in Europe. The 5th cleanest nation in the world is France. It is the 3rd largest nation on the continent and is located in Western Europe. This wealthy nation is home to 62 million people. However, despite its size, the country's ecology is not negatively impacted by its large population. France is regarded as one of the world's cleanest and greenest nations. It scored highly for fisheries, water sanitation, and air quality. Despite being highly industrialized, 79% of France's electricity comes from nuclear power. As a result, France is the world's biggest consumer of nuclear energy. Because of this, its carbon dioxide emission score is low. Additionally, France has a nominal GDP of $2.72 trillion, or $40,380 per person. France is therefore the fourth richest country in the world and the richest country in Europe. In 2020, Austria is ranked sixth among the world's cleanest nations. It has a hilly landscape and is a landlocked nation. Because of this, it remains tidy. More critically, it is free of the oceanic garbage that is currently causing worry around the world. This developed nation has extensive and abundant vegetation. Meadows and woodlands cover 2/3 of its total area. Additionally, the stunning Kreml waterfalls are located there. This German-speaking nation will have 8.88 million citizens as of the year 2020. They tend to be conservative but amiable. Due to its continually high per capita GDP of $50,122, Austrians enjoy a good standard of living. Slovenia, Italy, Switzerland, Liechtenstein, and the Czech Republic are nations that border Austria. The third Scandinavian country to appear in the most recent list of the world's cleanest nations is Finland. It is also thought to be one of the world's most livable nations. Finland is known for having superior air quality. This nation is renowned for its tall trees and breathtakingly beautiful natural surroundings. It uses energy sources that are beneficial to the environment and produces less air pollution. This may indicate that Finns are less likely to be prone to diseases linked to environmental dangers. In 2022, Sweden is ranked 8th among the world's cleanest nations. Some could even contend that it deserves to be named the world's cleanest nation. Scandinavian nations share 3 traits in common. They are well-developed, orderly, and neat. Sweden is no exception, as it has routinely ranked among the world's cleanest nations over the years. The population of this Nordic nation is only 9.1 million. By growing its greenery, the Swedish government is putting more emphasis on maintaining a cleaner environment. The nation is home to gorgeous lakes, hundreds of acres of conserved forests, and clean air and water. It is also renowned for being an expert recycler, having established regulations for recycling waste. Even the most effective waste recycling system is found here. To keep them running, it must import rubbish from other nations. In addition, the nation is already embracing renewable energy sources, which reduces its CO2 emissions. Norway now ranks among the top 10 cleanest nations in the world as of 2020. It receives an A+ for cleanliness and drinking water, and it comes in 5th for air quality with a 97.9 score. Norway employs 97% renewable energy for its electricity. To reduce greenhouse gas emissions by 30%, the Norwegian government is making substantial efforts. Norway, one of the most prosperous countries in the world, also boasts a rich cultural history that draws millions of tourists each year. The country of the midnight sun offers stunning northern lights, deep fjords, snow-capped mountains, and historical museums. Norway is one of the trendiest travel places in Europe for thrilling excursions. These places include Sandefjord, Pulpit Rock, Preikestolen, Troms, the Lofoten Islands, Bergen's Bryggen Hanseatic Wharf, etc. Additionally, you should explore the stunning Fjord Norway network, which ranks first among UNESCO's World Heritage Sites. One of Norway's most well-known natural attractions is the Gerangerfjord region, which is located to the north of Lesund. In the current list of the world's 10 cleanest nations, Germany comes in at number 10. This year, as a result of its revolution in renewable energy, it rose 2 notches. Through 10 green programs, the nation's environmental friendliness has increased. Germany, the country with the most developed technology, ranked 4th for biodiversity and achieved a flawless score for sanitation. The nation currently has 82.93 million people living in it. German tourism can be summed up in 3 words: history, culture, and scenic beauty. Some of the world's oldest churches and original medieval old towns can be found in the European nation. Even now, Germany continues to celebrate ages-old customs like Christmas markets, festivals, and fairs. Berlin, the capital of the nation, is its cultural hub and is home to several impressive museums and galleries. The beautiful landscapes in Germany will appeal to nature enthusiasts. The Brandenburg Gate in Berlin, the Kölner Dom in Cologne, Miniature Wonderland in Cologne, the historic port of Hamburg, and Marienplatz in Munich are some of its most popular tourist attractions. That was for today. Thank you for staying with us. Don't forget to like our video and subscribe to our channel.